GPs say they're competing against the wellness industry for bags of IV fluids. The businesses promise customers supercharged immunity and even cures for hangovers with the expensive treatments. Doctors believe the bags should be limited to medical needs and in hospitals and GP clinics. Political reporter Stephanie Dalzell joins us now from Parliament House in Canberra. Steph, what are doctors saying here?
Well, the Royal Australian College of GPs wants IV fluids reserved strictly for medical purposes. So IV fluids are an essential medicine. They're used across the healthcare sector to treat anything from dehydration to sepsis to post-operative care in hospitals. GPs in particular use IV fluids for things like dehydration and also iron infusions. But they say they're having to compete against wellness companies for access to these IV fluids. Now, wellness companies use IV fluids like saline and then they infuse them with vitamins. And these treatments promise a raft of benefits including enhanced energy and even hangover cures. But it's worth noting that health authorities have previously said that they weren't backed by scientific evidence and that the treatments were unproven. Now, of course, Australia is in the grip of a global shortfall of IV fluids. Australia's been hit by this worldwide shortage, and the federal government secured 22 million bags of IV fluids in August, but doctors say they're still having to ration care. And so the Royal Australian College of GPs wants these IV fluids used strictly for medical purposes. Take a listen.
IV fluids are really important for essential healthcare, but they are now being used as a business opportunity, which means they're being used by some wellness companies for hangover cures, for delivering vitamins, which really makes very expensive urine, when it really should be used for medical purposes only at this point.
And Steph, has there been any response from the wellness industry?
Well, the ABC contacted 9 different wellness companies who provide these IV vitamin drips and only heard back from one, or rather only one wanted to speak publicly. That company said that assigning blame to wellness providers wasn't addressing the real issue here, which they said was a lack of local manufacturing capacity. They also said that the IV fluids that the wellness industry uses represents a very small fraction of overall IV fluid use across the sector. Now, the Therapeutic Goods Administration says it continues to monitor the shortage and supply of IV fluids and also notes that it can't stop clinics from using these products.
Stephanie Dalzell reporting from Canberra.